Hi everyone, Fire Princess here. You're back with Let's Play with Fire. We are playing the Medieval Charter Challenge, and today we will be looking at the Clarke family. They are a new noble family that got added in when Satbury became a town level 4 for the challenge. This is our first time playing with the Clarke family, so let's go ahead and start with introductions. First things first, I moved where my microphone is, so hopefully I should be a little louder, and I might need to mess around with the volumes a little bit, but it should help out with hearing me better. I know I'm pretty soft-spoken for the most part, so this should help with the volume level in case anyone was having issues with that. Second of all, let's look at Giles Clarke. We already kind of met him with Gerard's episode, since Giles is the local owner of the high-end mining lot. He smelts to a lesser extent, mostly because that is ore that he doesn't currently have. That would be stuff like iron and gold, that kind of thing. He doesn't really have any of that. But he also cuts gemstones out of gemstone ore, which he has a decent amount of from Gerard's episode. He's got some emerald and sapphires and rubies. Let's look at his family tree. He is a single father to Eleanor Clarke. So it's just those two. They just moved into Satbury, and it's been a long time since his wife has passed. And he's ready to look for new love, which he is finding in Catherine Chapman. He is currently crushing on her, and he has 2 chemistry with her. For skills, I just randomized the skills except for the mechanical. He does need 5 mechanical skill in order to cut gemstones. Let's see his personality. Giles is sloppy, shy, active, playful, and kind of grouchy. His traits, he likes redheads and he likes black hair, and his turnoff is gray hair, so Catherine better watch out when she ages up. For aspirations, Giles is a fortune sim with a popularity secondary. Next up is Eleanor Clarke. She is just a tiny little toddler. She's pretty adorable though. Eleanor is sloppy, shy, active, playful, and kind of grouchy. She's pretty much just like Giles. She is a slob and loves the heat. For Giles' traits, he is a great kisser, vehicle enthusiast, a socially awkward, never nude, and irresistible. For their house, they have a vehicle mostly because Giles is a vehicle enthusiast, so I thought it appropriate that he would have a carriage, horse and carriage. So in here is a little gaming room, there's pianos, there's a music stand, there's a drafting board, there's chess, there's all sorts of goodies. Because they are a noble family, they have plenty to afford and lots of education for all these sorts of skill building items. Their sigil is a dove, so you'll see the dove sigil just throughout their house. Over here we have Eleanor's bedroom with some skill building toys, a cool little crib. Oh, and that reminds me, I have to put, so Sunrider gave me made a mod that will help with taking care of the toddlers, so I'm gonna just throw that in real fast. So here it is. It looks just like a holiday candle, but it works the same as Piscato's management. I just want to say thank you so much, Sunrider, for doing that. I super appreciate it. That was awesome of you to even offer doing that at all. So thank you. And you guys can find a link to Sunrider's Tumblr post about it in the description below. Next up is Giles' bedroom. So here is where he will be sleeping. Down below we have another bathroom down here. We have the kitchen. There's a high chair for little Miss Eleanor. They do have some nectar they could drink. There's a giant dining table out here for guests. Over here would be a guest bedroom for anyone who is visiting and staying the night. There's more guest bedrooms over here, or even just child bedrooms as Eleanor is getting older. Over here is the study. There's a fireplace that can be used, as well as a lot of bookcases. And then out back is where we have the rest of the mining type items. And I'm kind of thinking I might move where this is. I'm not sure. I haven't 100% decided. I was thinking maybe I should just put all of this on the high-end mining lot, just because that way it's all there. And while Gerard is mining for Giles, Giles can do the smelting or the gem cutting. So I'm not sold yet on moving it over there. I mean, it kind of would make sense. And then I'm also kind of deciding, I think for this round I'm going to do it this way, but let me guys know what you think and we'll see kind of how it goes as we play through this round. But with the gemstones, they can appreciate to a value of 2,500 simoleons after a certain amount of days maximum, and I don't want to lose out on that income by just having Giles sell like from like a home business or even just a business on a separate lot. So I kind of want to just say that he's gonna sell the gemstones from like his inventory, and we're just gonna say that a traveling jeweler is the one that's buying these gemstones from Giles. And then 2, if anyone wants to buy some gems, we know who to talk to. We can have them go to Giles to get gemstones if they need them. Let me know what you guys think about that little tidbit, because I know it's a little different than what I've been doing. I just really don't want Giles to miss out on that income. I was going to have him sell them just like in a normal business, but I think he's going to have a better chance to stay a noble if we keep the gemstones sold through his inventory. Giles is socially awkward too from his traits, so I kind of feel like he wouldn't really want a business anyway, because he'd much rather sell to someone who's just traveling through from a different town and buying his gems, as opposed to like having to talk with people all the time, you know? So these 2 are just going to work on her walking skill. One thing that I like to do as the parents teaching the toddlers is I base it off of their personality. So she has the highest amount of points in active, so I will teach them to walk first. But poor little Eleanor really has to pee, so let's go ahead and take her to the potty before she has an accident. I totally forgot to buy a potty training bathroom thing, so I had to get one real fast for Eleanor, but she has one now. She has one on each level. I forgot to show you guys this while Giles is in the bathroom. I have a knife throwing board, which is freaking cool, and a little punching bag for out in the back as well. So Giles just has all sorts of skill building type items. It was so nice out that Giles decided to hang out with Eleanor outside. They just need some fun, so we're gonna have him tickle her, and then let's continue to learn how to walk. And I forgot to mention also, he has a hot tub. He's just living the good life. So I just got a notification that there are some visitors welcoming us to the neighborhood. So let's go see who it is. It looks like we have an almshouse lady, Malkeen Tabard. We have Joseph Amory, who's a knight, and Sibylla Coffin, who is one of our families, of course. Although I believe she's a yeoman, so she's kind of low ranked for this noble Giles over here. Giles will meet with the neighbors in just a second. He's just gonna give little Eleanor some food first. Yeah, Eleanor is a little hungry. Giles just came and said hello to the neighbors, everyone trying to talk to him. It looks like even the local abbot has... Oh no, he's just walking. Never mind. Ooh, we just figured out Giles' one true hobby. It is sports. I will randomly roll what activity he prefers to do within sports, and I will tell you guys probably just in the morning. They had some fun throwing the ball there, but Malkeen wants to hang out now, so let's do that. So one thing, Giles is not quite betrothed to Catherine yet. He still has to befriend Arnold Chapman, who is Catherine's father. He barely knows him. He only has 2 and 2 as far as relationship-wise. So that's going to be part of our goal this round, is to go ahead and befriend Arnold so that he can pop the question to Catherine. Dang it, Giles, why did you go to the bath? He's like, I know I have guests over, but it's time for a bath. Okay, now that Giles is quite finished with his bath, he's gonna go ahead and serve some food for everyone. Dang, Giles, look at that fowl. That's some good looking turkey. So I just moved where some of the chairs were. He was having problems accessing the ones that were right in the middle here. So I had to adjust them a little bit. So I'm gonna have Giles put away some of the leftovers just so we don't waste anything, but it's still pretty early, so he's gonna send word to Catherine that he wants her father to come over and meet up with him. So we're gonna go ahead and have Arnold come over. Alright, so Arnold has made it to the unofficial party here. They're just gonna have some conversation, get to know each other. We'll do kiss kiss darling. Someone served up some of the nectar, so might have to try some of that as well. Everyone's in their swimsuits because of the hot tub. That's why everyone looks a little funny. Although I gotta remove her swimsuit, the cape with the swimsuit. That doesn't make sense. So far these two are getting along. They're not quite friends, but it's a good start. Dang, Malkeen, slow down. They're always gossiping about Adelaide. Poor Adelaide. She's not even around anymore and she's still getting gossiped about. Okay, well, this is about gonna wrap up the night, so I will see you guys in the morning. Eleanor woke up in the middle of the night, of course, so Giles is over here just responding to that. He's gonna spend some time just getting to know her a little more, help her with walking. Probably gonna have to go back to sleep. The nanny only stays for the day hours, so. Let's see, how close is she? Let's see. Oh, she's only about a third of the way there, almost halfway. She's getting there. We don't have that nice fall boost to the skill gain, unfortunately. Someone is calling in the middle of the night. Who the heck is calling? It is 3 in the morning. Lillian Litton, what is she calling Giles in the middle of the night for? Lillian. He has one chemistry with her and she knows he's moved in. It's just really odd that she's calling at this time. As a reminder for today, it is day 2, but there is no random occurrence scenario. For the first round that we play families, either new families or if they're the first round they've moved out of a house, we don't do the random occurrence scenario. So we get another break week from the random occurrence scenario. I know I really love that one and I'm sure you guys are missing it too, but with the new families we don't roll it the first time around because they need at least a little bit of a break to get established. Giles just made it on the mining lot a lot later than I was planning, but his needs were kind of all over the place with having a toddler at home. He's here now though, so he's just gonna hang out, maybe get some fun in while Gerard is supposed to be mining and he is not. Let's see. I'm controlling Gerard right now just because he is supposed to be working, so. Poor Gerard, this is his life right now, helping out Giles. It's worth it though because Giles pays Gerard's rent because of it. So Giles is going to do some yoga while he waits for Gerard to finish mining. I did forget though, I need to roll for what his activity is for sports, so I'm going to do that in 1 sec. Giles likes bowling. That's what I just got with his dice roll. So I'm allowing the Chapmans to be on here because they are technically going to be, you know, family soon. So I think Giles would have mentioned to them that he owns the mining lot and that he cuts gems, very high quality gems. Let's let Gerard give us one more diamond ore and then we will go ahead and have Giles head home. While Giles is out doing some of the mining on the lot, Eleanor and Sienna here are just working on her skill building with teaching or learning to talk. There was suddenly a fight out here between the dogs. A couple of the wolves, I think. Come on. What? Did she just learn to talk? What the? I didn't realize she was that close. What? Sienna, are you like really good at this? Eleanor really has to go to the bathroom, so we're gonna have Giles go ahead and help her with that, and then we will see what the gym cutting looks like. He's supposed to spend the afternoons doing gym cutting, but I think the toddler is gonna make it a little difficult to do the things he normally would do, even with the nanny's help. So after finishing cutting the gems, the sapphires are now worth 300 simoleons. That's so good. And I think if I leave them be, they will appreciate in value up to 2,500. So I think we're gonna wait to sell and just kind of sit on it a little bit. He is kind of tired though after all that gem cutting. So let's have him, he's gonna take a quick nap. And then he's gonna sneak Catherine over. Catherine's made her way over late at night, hoping no one saw them. Ooh, they just became best friends. Let's see. He needs some fun, so let's have them... Oh my gosh, they're gonna dance. Okay, that works. Inviting her over for a late night dance session. Nice, Giles. Well, after their lovely dance session there, they're starting to flirt. I'm hoping they can get that woohoo in, so we'll see. Let me make sure I control her now in case they do end up woohooing. Because this is so not allowed. Oh, he fell in love. Did you see? Aw, Giles. I really hope she falls for him. Alright, they're gonna make their way to the bed because Catherine's a romance sim and I don't think she's gonna have much issue having some woohoo. Oh man, here we go, guys. Catherine is a romance sim and Giles is in love with her, so, and he wants to woohoo, so I think they would very much do that. There it is. I can't hear anything, so if they become totally preggers, then you're gonna know and I don't. Ah! Actually, I have music turned off, so you might not hear it either. Yeah, their first woohoo. Both of their first woohoo. So he wanted to. Oh, and he fears getting rejected for engagement. So if you remember from last time, I used that as a reason to propose to a sim, so they don't necessarily have to say like they want to be engaged, they can fear engagement too, because that to me means that they want to engage, they're just kind of worried about asking the question. But that's a really good sign. He does still need to befriend Arnold. Let's see where he's at on that quest. 24 out of 15, so not too terrible. He's probably gonna end up going to Fusty Fields with Arnold later today, but we'll let him sleep and we'll be back in a sec. Giles is back on his business lot today, the high-end mines, and Gerard is here ready to mine some rubies today. So this time around he's gonna have some rubies to collect. Giles is going to go ahead and hang out here today for a little bit. He got a super late start just because of Catherine and him sneaking around in the night. But he's probably, this will be the last day, at least right now I'm thinking that he will be on the mining lot. The rest of the time I'm going to have him just doing straight gem cutting. We haven't done hardly any of that and he's got a lot in his inventory right now. We'll get a few more items here and then let's get a little bit of gem cutting in. Eleanor's getting a nice bath from Sienna. They're just waiting for Giles to come home. Poor Eleanor, I don't know if she's gonna learn to walk. Giles has been very focused on Catherine. Well, it's raining, but Giles, you know, has to make some money, so he's doing some more gem cutting right now. I was just checking. I don't know that the gems are going to appreciate in his inventory. I might have to take them out. So we're going to put them in a display case in the hopes that that will appreciate. They will appreciate in value that way, because I'm kind of thinking he'll sell everything right at the end. So like he is, let's see, it's 3 days left in spring, so he could get a decent amount of gemstones, and then hopefully some of them are appreciating by the time we actually sell them. Poor Eleanor is exhausted, so Giles is gonna put her to bed, and then let's actually have him. Oh, she fell asleep on the floor. Oh no, Eleanor, I'm sorry. He was so busy making sapphire. He's worried now. Oh, he's such a good dad. So he'll put her down, and then let's go ahead and go to Fusty Fields. He's gonna meet Arnold there. Alright, Giles and Arnold just made it onto the lot. They are... Oh, he wants to be friends with Edmund. Oh, that's his future brother-in-law. These two are gonna bowl, hopefully become close friends. They actually... Oh, they are friends. When they got on lot, they must have. Dang it, I totally missed that. So, he's completed his quest. Oh, and look who showed up on lot. Catherine. What the heck? Well, hello, Catherine. You can go ahead and say hi as well to her. He just... he was really close to becoming friends with Arnold the night that he came over, and I think when they first showed up on lot and they were talking, they must have become friends. Because they are friends now, so good job, Giles. He just completed his quest of befriending Arnold. He can now officially ask Catherine to marry him, basically. But she's not in love with him. She doesn't mind woohooing him, but she is a romance sim, so I do feel like she would have to be in love with him in order to say yes. Because as a romance sim, it's not something she wants to do. But if she loves him, then I think it would go better for them. Oh, Mary's so nice. She's appreciating him. She's like, I noticed you're new to Satbury. I just wanted to say hello and welcome to the new town. Oh, Mary. Mary, you're such a good person. You deserve your son resurrected. Well, it looks like the rest of the night is just gonna be some more hanging out, doing some bowling, maybe talk to Catherine a little bit. But otherwise, I will go ahead and see you in the morning. So lightning struck when it was raining, and the raining stopped, and it's still on fire. I'm a little concerned because there's no rain to put this fire out right now. Is Sienna gonna care? Is she just walking by this like, meh? Yep, she doesn't. She's not paid enough to care about this fire. Giles isn't back for another couple hours, so this could get bad. Oh my gosh, it totally burnt down my tree! And it's still going! Oh god, and it's spreading now. Giles, you need to get home, like, now. Luckily, this isn't super close to the house, but I'm stressing right now. He can extinguish it, he just has to be home to do it. Oh god, Sienna's noticed it now. Sienna, do something, don't just cry. By the way, I downloaded a worse fires mod. So it'll spread. Obviously not forever, because the one ash stopped, but the fires are a little more scary now, so... Ah, it's spread again! It's getting closer to the house! No! Oh, he's home! Oh, thank goodness! Please, extinguish this! Extinguish! Come on, stop freaking out. You can extinguish it. Let's go, bud. Get yourself together here. Before it moves to you, please. Please? Please. Por favor. Those are the two languages I know please in. Ah! Giles! To the rescue, please! Oh my god, I am so glad that this tree was not anywhere near the house. You're almost done, you got this. You got this, bud. Holy crap, look at that. The tree started it all. Thank goodness Giles could put the fire out. And we're totally gonna pretend that he's throwing water on the fire and not spraying a fire extinguisher. Well, that mess is gonna stay there because he needs to eat. Alright, well, on that note, Giles is gonna finish dinner, and I'm gonna see you guys in the morning. I woke up Giles a bit early today, mostly because he wants to invite Catherine over because he fears her rejecting an invitation. Which we will, because later on it is Eleanor's birthday, so Catherine can of course come over. Anyway, I got Giles up early because Eleanor's been up all night, so we're gonna have her go to bed, but this will be perfect because he can get some work in this morning. He's not going to the mining lot like I said earlier, we're just gonna have him be here and cutting some gems. Having Gerard helping Giles is a huge win for Giles because he doesn't have to spend any time mining. It's all Gerard and he just gets the ore. I might need to get him a something to cover his head so when the weather's bad it's not a super big deal. But he'll do this, and then hopefully Eleanor knows how to use the restroom because Giles was able to teach her, and then Sienna actually taught her to talk. So all she has left is to learn to walk, and technically the nursery rhyme too, but I don't foresee that one happening. So we're gonna try and get Eleanor to learn how to walk. Giles was just making his gemstones and he got struck by lightning. Oh my gosh, the weather has been insane with the rain right now. It is really spring, I guess. But he needs to go take care of himself before he dies by getting struck by lightning again. I just looked also. The sapphires have started to appreciate in value, so I do think they need to be out on a shelf. I'll find a better spot for this because it's kind of a terrible spot for it, especially all these fancy ore, and he's just leaving it out on a shelf. Oh no, he's just peed himself. Okay, well, I was trying to get you to use the bathroom. Who's calling him at 4 in the morning again? Oh my god. Gerard is calling him at 5 in the morning? What do you want, Gerard? Yeah, you didn't go to college. Well, you're a peasant. It is time for some serious father-daughter bonding. Eleanor and Giles are gonna just, bond a bit here. He's gonna throw her head into the changing station. It's fine. Let's see how close she is to learning how to walk, because I really hope she's close. She grows up today at 6 p.m. I really need to pay those bills. I'm about to have a repo man come and take some things for bills that we're not even supposed to pay. Oh, look at that. So she's halfway already. Giles just rolled the want to have a party. He is totally gonna do that. So let's see. Does Eleanor fear having a party? Yeah, she does, but I think parents win over Toddler once, so he's gonna throw a party. He is probably just gonna invite all of the Chapmans. Let's go ahead and just jump to that. She's about to learn to walk, so she totally got that. He's not gonna worry about the nursery rhyme. She's pretty shy, so I don't think she would really care that she missed out on a nursery rhyme. And he's gonna just do some gem cutting in the meantime until the party. So we'll just go straight to the party. Alright, the party is on. Giles got the music playing. We'll see what he thinks of the birthday cake. Not impressed. Gerard. Oh, Gerard must be calling to wish Eleanor a happy birthday as well. He's so nice. Let's have some conversations here. We'll keep an eye on the time though, because I want to make sure that Eleanor is able to actually blow out her cake, hopefully. Oh, they just became best friends. I just noticed that in the back. I was too busy watching the dancers. Oh, he wants to pull a prank. Let's pull a prank. You want to prank Catherine. Maybe she'll understand. I don't remember if she's playful. Oh, she liked it. Good. Good. She's like, if you're gonna play Joy Buzzer with me, I'm gonna hit you with the water balloon. throw you into the fireplace. Aw, they're kind of cute together. Alright, let's go ahead and bring her to the cake now before everything gets crazy. Oh my gosh. Do you guys see where Catherine is right now? Oh my gosh. I need to put a bob there. Oh jeez. Catherine, you're being weird. Oh, I forgot I have videos off. Shoot. Ooh, hi. Look at you, cutie. She kind of has like a peasant-like outfit, don't you think? I think her hat's cute, but... Wow, she devoured that cake. Definitely need a bob there. Hold on. Okay, if you don't know what the bob is, it's just a invisible block of blocking. Magical invisible block of blocking. And it prevents Sims from walking or standing or being anywhere they shouldn't. So I just put one down there so that there's no more Catherine standing in the stove. Oh, look at Edmund. Coming on to Lillian. She loves it. Meanwhile, Eleanor's like, hey, hi, hello, I'm trying to make a friend here. Whoa there are children here. Lillian, Edmund, get it together. Ooh, look, so they went outside to go play, and Eleanor totally loves sports as well. She's just like her dad. Oh, she pretty much is a little him. She has basically the same personality. Her traits are different, but her one true hobby and her personality are very, very similar to her father. Since, I guess that makes sense, because she's pretty much only grown up with him since her mom was lost at probably at childbirth, I would think. So that's where Arnold went. I was like, where is he? Everyone else has been talking in the kitchen, or they were anyway, and found him out here with the ladies. Good time, alright, good job to Giles. And with that, let's see, they have one more day to earn things, so we will skip ahead to tomorrow, where he's gonna cut some more gemstones. Okay, everyone, we made it to the last day of spring without getting struck by lightning again, or making any more fires that burn down trees. So that's a plus. Let's get Giles making some gemstones first, and then we'll decide what to do with Eleanor. So I totally forgot, but since Eleanor is a noble Sim, she can actually go to class, and it's a Friday, so she's actually gonna go take the carriage to school today, so she can't actually go explore. I was gonna have her go to the park and just meet with some friends, see if she can make any friends, that kind of thing, but that's not gonna happen. That's okay though. She'll go to class, and Giles will just stay home cutting more ore. He's almost out of inventory as far as ore goes. He's got 8 more emerald and 5 more diamond ore. So he still has quite a bit that he can use, but there's really no need to go back to the mining lot this round for him. Gerard will do more of that for him probably next time we see him. But look at the haul that we've got so far for Giles. He has a ton of sapphire and a ton of rubies cut. He's gonna cut a lot more emeralds today. We might be able to get through all of the rest of his stock so that we can sell all of this to the traveling jeweler. And then we'll see how much he ends up making and how much he owes for taxes. But look at how awesome this looks. Like, can I just say that Fractured Moonlight is amazing and these sets are so cool. Bye, Eleanor. Have a good day at school. Show off how adorable you are. Well, while Eleanor is off learning at school, I'm having Giles just cut some gemstones here. We'll just sit and watch him do this, which is not so entertaining, but let's jump ahead to later on when Eleanor's home. Giles just finished up cutting up all of his ore, and look who came over. Catherine came over. I was gonna have him invite her over like for a date, you know? But she just showed up. Like, he just finished his last round of cutting. You'll see he doesn't have any ore left. Those are water buckets in his inventory. And I'll show you what his stock looks like. But here is the rest of his emerald and the diamonds are now cut. So he can actually cut a decent amount, like if he puts his mind to it for the day. But this is all of the stock he has to sell to the traveling jeweler. And oh my gosh, it's a lot. Let me, 343, so some of it has appreciated in value. We're gonna leave it on the shelves for now. He won't owe the tax until tomorrow, so we'll wait to sell everything till tomorrow. But I'm really curious how much we're gonna make with all this ore. Or all these gems, I should say. He is kind of hungry. Maybe she can she can join them for dinner, yes. Alright, enough sport playing. Let's get to the good stuff. Let's try and get Catherine. I really want her to fall in love with Giles. I do. Let's let Eleanor just kind of do whatever she wants. She wants to make a friend. Ooh, and she does want homework help. Good. She wants a pet too. I really do want to get pets. I really miss having pets in my games. I usually have Sims that have pets, like pretty much everyone does. But we don't have an animal breeder yet. We don't have either a cat or a dog breeder. So I don't, like, they're not going to have anyone to get a pet from yet. So Eleanor, I'm sorry, but that wish isn't going to be able to be done yet. What the heck? Is she learning? Oh my god! I love this! Look how adorable this is. The maid is teaching Eleanor how to talk. I mean, oh my god. How to do her homework. She already knows how to talk. I didn't know they could do that. Normally they just do their homework for them. Oh, she needs some love. She needs some fun, okay? So I totally forgot that we did not give Eleanor another trait with her age up, so let's do that now. While Giles is making food. Oh, she's a sailor. Let's read what that is. Sailors love the open sea and would much rather be on a boat than on land. Their aquatic experience means they are better at catching fish and are less likely to get seasick. Oh, she wants to be a little sailor. I don't know if women were allowed to be sailors in the medieval times, but you can definitely enjoy the beach. And she loves the heat, so she wouldn't mind being like out in the sun all day. And I also rolled for her one true hobby for her sports that she likes. She likes to axe throw. So we won't be able to do much with that right now since she's a kid, but once she's old enough, she's gonna start that axe throwing. Oh my gosh, look at this. He made bacon and cabbage. Yes, please. Well, no one's gonna join you, Giles. Sorry. Oh, there she is. Okay. Now we have someone joining. I don't know where Catherine is, though. He's like, congratulations, you know how to pee by yourself. Great. That is not how a lady eats, Eleanor. Look at her. She practically eats her whole hand. So I was wondering where Catherine went, and I found her in the hot tub, because of course she's in the hot tub. But it's actually a good thing, because Giles kind of needs some hygiene, and he can get a bit of hygiene. Miss Eleanor can't join them, but I'm gonna kind of leave them to their own devices. I'm kind of hoping they're gonna cuddle and do more than that, but we'll see if romantic standards pushes them to do anything. Well, so far it's not pushing them to do anything, so I'm gonna push them. Because I'm impatient. Where's Eleanor? Okay, she's still upstairs, so she won't be seeing anything. Oh my god. That was romantic standards, guys. Oh my god, they're trying for a baby. What is this right now? Oh my god. First of all, what? Second of all, try for a baby? Are you kidding? You guys aren't even engaged yet? Oh my gosh. Well, I guess we're getting that out of wedlock baby that we were thinking about I don't know if she's pregnant, guys. I don't know. Did you hear that? I can't hear. I don't have my headphones in. So, okay. It is tax day. We have to go ahead and sell the gems that Giles made. That he cut, anyway. I'm in shock right now. We might have our first out of wedlock baby. Like, he tried for a baby with Catherine, so I will not be surprised if we have a baby coming along from them. I don't know if the bells went off or not, but that's gonna be exciting. I don't know how we're gonna deal with that, because that is drama for the upper classes. Having a child out of wedlock is like, ooh, not good. And not in this time. Let's sell some gems. Holy crap, guys. Oh no, another fire. No, let the rain put it out. Hopefully the rain puts that out. But in the meantime, I just sold all of those gems, and look how much money he has. 30,717. That's like, he made like 11,000 simoleons off of all those gems. Holy crap, is he gonna be a noble. Like, he's representing right now, okay? And honestly, thank goodness for the traveling jeweler, because that's the only way he's gonna make that much money off of that stuff. I'm 100% certain. So, we're gonna just... Let me know what you guys thought of doing that instead, just selling via inventory with the gems. It is super, like, it's a ton of money compared to what he'd make for the normal business, but he is nobility, and I really feel like that is gonna be the only way to keep him a noble person, is by selling to the traveling jeweler. So let me know your thoughts on that. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and go through what they owe in taxes. As nobles, he first of all is going to pay 500 simoleons in rent for Gerard, because Gerard is working for him and therefore is going to live on his land for free. So that'll be 500 simoleons there. Their own rent for their own house is 5,000 simoleons because they're nobles. And then on top of that, they have the 10% income tax and a 10% tithe. So in total, that is, let me calculate it because I didn't. Alright, with that calculated, the Clarks owe 7,715 simoleons. Holy crap. But their total income they made was like 11,000, a little over that. So they still came out ahead. And he's gonna go ahead and pay that really fast. And I'm just gonna do it, let's just send it to Sparrow. So Godfrey's getting the amount that they owe. Eleanor actually needs to set up her dowry now, which she's old enough for. So she is, as a noble and the firstborn daughter, her dowry is 5,000 simoleons. So I'm gonna go ahead and set aside that for her as well. But otherwise, we are all set with the Clarks. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next Wednesday.